One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit.
So striding forward.
Do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
And that's out number 1. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store.
He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here. So I expect to see him have another big game.
So coming to the plate, Victor Reyes, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, number 69. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 1. Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, number 35. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. And is 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit sharply on the ground. Goodrum has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Nico Goodrum, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Down the first baseline, gloved by Santana, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
So stepping in, number 50. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
At the plate, number 34. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting ranks.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That ball's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Tigers have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Velasquez has a play. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Tigers. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Carlos Santana now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He brings a scary 368 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering on its way. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Santana hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Castro backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Popped him up. Castro is there. 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Castro, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Victor Reyes. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down.
Now
striding in once again, number 69. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 56 on the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 65.
Stepping in now, number 50 takes this the other way to right. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping up to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another chance. Number 34. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Indians nothing.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Goodwin is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Jordy Mercer now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really good.
So this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night. One knock every game for a month. Pretty special.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swinging a looper to left. Weed coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 69.
Standing in, number 69. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Line towards center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, number 50. He grounds it sharply to third. Ramirez is up with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 9 and the Indians nothing. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fouled away. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt him.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ramirez over at second. Lindor at first with no outs. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Santana has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chopped in front of home plate. The tag, and he is out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 9 and the Indians nothing. Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 34.
Stepping into the box, number 34. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In now, Jordy Mercer. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, line drive to center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave one, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
striding in for the Indians,
64.
number 64. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope of that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. One run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Grounded to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 9 and the Indians 1. Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Victor Reyes.
Line drive to left. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Number 69 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Digging in now, number 50. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. Goodrum ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 12 and the Indians 1. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's
just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Carlos Carrasco comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The third baseman.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. One out now for the Indians in their seventh. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, number 69. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First offering on its way. Base hit into right center. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit hard down the line. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
And he hammers it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as the blowout continues. Adam Simber enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
90, Adam Simber.
Into the box now, number 50.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. foul ball. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Tyler Olson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, number 34.
Stepping in now, number 34. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Harold Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Standing in now, number 69. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they got digging in, number 64. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Goodrum takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup. And Jose Ramirez.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, number 50. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Kristen Stewart. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week.
Number 34.
4th hit of the game. And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Stepping in now, number 34.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1. Striding in, Jordy Mercer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Harold Castro. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Oliver Perez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 on its way. takes this the other way to right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate, number 69. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate again, Nico Goodrum, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one skied out toward right. Reyes there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But tackle. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Castro shading to his right. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 32.
Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
One and 2 now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
24-1 the final today. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Michael Fulmer wins a league-high 16th decision as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Shane Bieber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.